Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Do 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 do. Look at my awesome new sword and shield. Hi, Clara. Um, hello, hello. Today we are going to be playing more FF14 because I love this game and I forgot to flip it into Game Plus mode. Ah! Hold on. Alright, I can't be standing on the ledge. Hold on. New Game Plus. Yes. Yes. That. There we go. Cool. And hey, look, my PNG is blocking chat box, so I no longer have a random, like, black box in the middle of the cutscene. It's just me. And I have a cool weapon. Anyway. Game got updated, so that's cool, but not much happened because it's only 6.38. Which is why. Actually, I thought the update was gonna take a lot longer, and I was kind of worried because I only started it at like 3:45 or something, somewhere around there, and I was worried that the update would take a lot longer. But turns out it wasn't as big as I thought it was, and so I was done by like, in 5 minutes, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, well, I've done all my prep now, so like, I was just kind of sitting here twiddling my thumbs, being like, did I forget anything? And then I got a DM back from Husky, and it freaked me out, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, welcome. I think we're just gonna go ahead and get right into this because I want to make it to Heavensward by the end of today. I really do. That would be awesome. And I just realized that having Discord open on another window on my third monitor or whatever is going to be really distracting midstream if I'm waiting on loading screens. That's unfortunate. Okie dokie. I think I set everything up right. I don't know, my gut keeps telling me Mylon, you forgot something. You forgot something, you dumb idiot. And I'm like, I don't know what I did, I swear. Okay. Oh, right, instance fight first. Okay. I trust you're ready then. Good. Come, let us make for the battlefield. Yes, I would indeed like to, become instance fight ready. There we go. It's a Dargan. I'm glad they didn't get rid of the music from the, because this fight used to be a trial actually, like an 8-man trial, and it became such a meme that they eventually just said, "Forget, we're gonna make an instance fight." And like, I don't know if they changed a whole lot because I haven't done the instance fight yet. All right, let's see here. We claim victory this day, or Ishgard falls. Hey, look, Fang Tank, Lucia, Ishtola, and adventures. Accept the fury into your heart and defend this bridge with your life's blood. Okay. Protect the holy sea of Ishgard. Hello. They mean to destroy the wards of Danafin's coffer and let not a single dragon pass. Okay.
Let's finish this quickly, shall we?
I shall make it quick.
Alright. Ow! Oh. He already dropped the first ward. Well, that's concerning. Should I be worried about that? Should I be worried about that? I'm beating Lucia in aggro. This is great. Okay, maybe not anymore. Ow! Uh-oh. 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 Fall back? I don't know if that's gonna work. Neum! Neum! Okay, we're safe.
Aoife, to me.
Oh. And now time for the trial. Right. Ow. Oh. One of our guys died. Ow. I don't want to be in front of him. Oh. Okay. I'm trying! Yeah, it's a big bridge. Ow! Ow! Fall back and help the others guard the ward? Okay. I don't have that much sprint! It's a good thing I can't count. Oh my goodness. Bravery. Damage dealt is increased. Let's go. I don't know who tossed that on me, but thank you. Oh, I know you are. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm gonna point him this way. No! Lucia, Papa, I'm trying to point him away from you! Ah! Okay, well I guess I'm not pointing him anywhere then. Oh, Ida's LBing. Okay, alright. Ow! Uh-oh. And don't be in his hitbox. Oh, he's breathing fire. Well, there goes that one. Uh-oh. I'm gonna keep damaging him until you make me fall back. Okay. Noom! Ow! You and I have matters well in hand, Mylan. You must go and see the final word. Okay, I'm on my way. Ah! Ah! Oh, Estinian's here.
Know your folly.
I'm helping the adventure NPCs over here. Ah! Ow, pain! Ow! Yum. He's only now at 50%. I definitely feel like a level 5 adventurer taking on an ancient dragon. Oh, goodbye. The final word is we can hurry, we must end this now. Well, I don't know what you want me to do, lady! I am a tank! Uh-oh. This might do it. No? Okay. Oh, darn. Is that an enrage? Oh no, Lucia is... okay. Sure, that'll work. Oh, we have an army of paladins using Passage of Arms. Cool. Okay. I am a tank. I don't know what you want from me, game, but I am a tank. I'm trying. I'm pressing my buttons. I'm pressing my buttons. I am only a level 50 paladin. I don't have a very complicated rotation. It's okay though. We got this. We got this. Let's go. And that was the sound of me completing the instance fight. There we go. I want more voiced cutscenes. I don't want to voice act. The dragons! They are withdrawing! Victory is ours! You sure? What do you mean, you sure? I beat it! One of Nidhogg's greatest champions, slain. The Horde will not soon recover from this blow. But what of you, Nidhogg? Why did you not join your minions and make of this battle a slaughter? Have you grown so fond of the stench of your lair? Mayhap you prefer to have your allies fight your battles for you. You have a girl to do your bidding now, do you not? No matter. I shall slay Iceheart and all the rest. But I yearn to spill the blood of a great worm, Nidhogg, and only your death will sate my lance. Alright, now it is time for cutscenes, basically. That's just the rest of the post-patches. That is it, it's just lots of cutscene. Mylon, the dragons are routed! Lest you wonder, the fighting at the Steel Vigil was also fierce, but my crystal braves were not found wanting. Commander Levieur, Mylon, true to your word, you arrived to aid us in our hour of need. I can't read today. On behalf of the Holy See and the people of Ishgard, I offer you my humble thanks. Though I would stay and lavish you with well-deserved praise, I fear I must away to oversee the aftermath of the siege. Not all the dragons are fled, and there are yet wounded to be carried from the field. Pray, let us meet anon that I might express my thanks with the proper courtesy. We have indeed achieved a victory of singular importance. With your Dravanian horde thus weakened and scattered, the threat to Ishgard has been greatly diminished. And mayhap equally significant, the Holy See must now recognize the necessity of cooperation with foreign powers. Long have they barred their gates against the outside world, but I am confident that the day will soon come when Ishgard proclaims itself a member of the Eorzean Alliance once more. Much have we sacrificed in our struggles against dragons and primals, the Ascians and the Empire. But, step by faltering step, we march ever nearer to our goal. And as ever, the journey is made with you in the van. The victory you have won this day gives us greater hope for the morrow. 'Tis a hope that shall sustain us in the days to come, and bear us past the many evils that yet seek to hinder our progress. Yes, we have done well, my friend, you and I. We have done well, my friend, and I, for one, would take a moment to savor the enormity of our achievement. Nod. The demands of duty, however, allow me little time for levity. I must accompany Captain Ilbert back to Ul'dah, and reassign those braves whose squad suffered heavy losses. You, my friend, have earned a rest at the Rising Stones. Pray return to Revenant's Toll, and share your tale with Minfilia in person. We will see to informing the other nations of what took place here. Do be sure to give our regards to Minfilia. Me wishing all the cutscenes were voiced, but that would be a lot of voice acting to pay for. And then I wouldn't have much to talk about, to be honest. So I can understand. Sorry, my brain is fried today. Like, absolutely come on, game. Load, please. Thank you. Alright, anyway. Ugh. Alright. Mylon, welcome back! Alphino sent word of the siege, and, of course, of the role you played in ending it. Your deeds never cease to amaze me, Mylon. Thank you. Time for cutscenes! You must be weary, Mylon, and now may very well be your only chance to... Not today. Antecedent! Hi, Mylon. A messenger from Ulda arrived with a missive for you. The Royal Seal. Curious indeed. Ah, an invitation. On behalf of the Council of the Eorzean Alliance, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul Namo invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to attend a feast at the Royal Palace of Ulda, in honor of Ishgar's recent victory. It would seem we are to be recognized for our part in lifting the siege, you for your valiant efforts as commander of the adventurers contingent, and the Archons for their earnest attempts to rouse the city-states. Truly, I find it strange that the Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place at such a celebration. All three refused to deploy their standing armies, preferring to send hastily assembled companies of sellswords, many of whom perished ere the siege began. Are they truly so brazen as to seek to share in the glory of your triumph? But mayhap they simply seek a pretext to meet with the Ishgardians while the mood is yet jubilant. Such an occasion would present a fine opportunity to press for Ishgard's return to the Eorzean Alliance. We have scarce had time to mourn Moonbrida, and I, for one, am in no mood to carouse. But I suppose we must put away our grief for the good of the realm. Though you were promised rest, I fear I must insist that you also attend. It would be a strange celebration indeed if the victorious hero were not present. Pray, content yourself with the thought that such occasions may bring about momentous change, and this without recourse to bloodshed. Tataru, if you would do me the favor of contacting the rest of the Scions. Of course, Antecedent. And please let me know if there's anything else I can do. Curious. I have never known Tataru to sigh at such requests. Could aught be amiss? What do you want me to do? You want me to go to Ulda, I guess? Or talk with Tataru? Oh, talk with Tataru. Alright. Look, my brain is I need a drink of water, hold on. Okay. I have searched. Tataru is conspicuous by her absence. Okay, Philemine, did you see Tataru? Tataru? I believe she just stepped outside. Now that I think on it, she did seem rather preoccupied. Okay, well, outside we go. Ah! Don't mind me! Tataru! Is it up? It is up. Okay, hold on. Oh, there you go. Hey, girlie! Oh, Mylon, it's you! I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing, really. Well, it's not nothing, exactly. But it feels like nothing compared to the towering trials you and the others face every day. And that's why I should probably talk to Minfilia before things get any worse. Ah, you always know what to say, Mylon. I'm glad we had this little chat. Okay then. Alright then. Well, alright then. Is this when Tataru wanders off? No. No. I don't think so. Potentially though. Wait, no, actually it might be. I had to think for a second. Ha! Okay. Yes, Tataru? You have my undivided attention. I've been hesitant to broach the subject, what with all the recent excitement, but Mylon made me realize that there's no time like the present. And time is what I'm here to ask you for. I am not sure I understand. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, then you have certainly earned the rest. But I suspect that lying abed is far from your intent. You know me too well, antecedent. There is, in fact, something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventurers and the Crystal Braves, the Scions are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. Even Hoary Boulder and Coltonay have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors. And so it seems only right that I too should acquire the power to defend myself, and others more importantly. When I return, I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard. Whoa, hey! That's the first time I've almost been knocked to the ground by a Lullafell. I've never seen Miss Tataru so determined. Has aught befell with which I might help, antecedent? Ah, not at present, thank you. Was there something you would ask of me? Oh, yes. Pray excuse my distraction. An adventurer who was to join us for escort duty was injured while out on patrol, and I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without the aid of at least one more guard. Therefore, I humbly request that another adventurer, of the capable kind, of course, be assigned to our party. Very well. I shall consider the potential candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I am able. My thanks, antecedent. I take my leave of you. This is when Tataru wanders off. I was indeed incorrect. Oh, there are two main quests. Let's start with an unexpected ambition. The power to defend oneself. Tataru has ever been full of surprises. Now that I think on it, I do recall Ryanje mentioning that she had developed an interest in Arcanum. Mayhaps she hopes to gain admittance to the Arcanist Guild in Limsa. Yes, that will be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that all is well? It is doubtless unwarranted, but surely I am not alone in my concern for her safety? Okay. To Limsa we go. Don't mind me, I'm just brain dead. This is the content you guys come here for, right? Is Mylon absolutely losing his brain cells trying to function properly? That, like, my brain cells are committing seppuku one by one. I can feel it in my head. Alright. Do I need to go downstairs? I do need to go downstairs. Okay. Okie dokie. Hello, Tataru! Oh, I should have put my summoner outfit on. Mylon, what are you doing here? I didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting an end to such worries is precisely the reason I'm here, don't you see? I, Tataru Taru, shall become a great and powerful arcanist. And now, at Mistress Thubirgeim's, I never could pronounce that, Thubirgeim's behest, I must go and complete a special training exercise. Until we meet again. Miss Arcanist Guild Lady, what exactly is she doing? What training exercise is she doing? Because I remember my first Arcanist training exercise was lethal. And I didn't even see a Carby with her. If it isn't Mylon, what brings you to the guild? Yes, we know each other. I have an Arcanist. So you are acquainted with our newest member. An Arcanist of your experience must see that her potential is somewhat lacking. Nevertheless, she would not be denied, and goes now to undertake her first trial, a simulated inspection of 3 crates. Doubtless you recall receiving a similar training under Kalia's supervision. I think so, maybe. A thought occurs to me. Why not oversee Tataru's training yourself? Given your relationship with the girl and your familiarity with the task, I should think you the ideal choice. You need only head to the cliffs south of the Zephyr Gate, as before, and observe at a distance. Everyone expects D&D to be Lord of the Rings, but instead it's pure flippin' chaos. It is. It's absolute chaos. It is absolute, unadulterated chaos. About a Zephyr Gate. I mean, and even in Lord of the Rings, there's still a marginal amount of chaos. Like, stuff definitely goes wrong. People do crazy stuff. And that's the place I'm supposed to be at. There we go. I am watching. I am watching and waiting. I have a ping over in a server, and it is taking every ounce of self-control I have to not click off the window and go click on it. Because I'm busy. Or Azure Seas to Pirate Sport, where she met her shining jewel. For to bring the smuggler's plans to naught, came the last whom none could fool. Beat him with the backdraft, got him with the gust, duck him with the downburst, go, Carbuncle, go! She does have a card beat. Oh, ho 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 ho! Are those crates I spy? Ah, and this must be the true test. But we're ready for them, aren't we, Carbuncle? Carby? Carbuncle? Wow! Come back, Carbuncle! Come back! I should probably help with that. Maybe not. She's fine. Daughter, there you are. Okie dokie. I should have known you'd come, Mylon. You needn't say a word. Your face says it all. I know you bore witness to my shame. Betrayed by my own carbuncle and left at the mercy of wild beasts. I must accept the truth. I'll never be a warrior like you or the others. I will inform Mistress Thubirgeim of my intention to withdraw from the guild. Arcanima, like so much else, is beyond me. Aww, poor Taru! No, don't cry! Where's the date? This. Noom! Arctic skill. Uncle Stinky. I'm not Stinky, but hi, Jacob! Ah, back so soon. How fared our fledgling Arcanist? How was the Mylon? My brain cells are frying themselves, but that's okay. Today has been a long day. My cat woke me up at 5:30 this morning, and I have not slept since. So, my brain cells are dead to the world. Abysmally, Mistress Thubergheim. Abysmally. As Mylon will testify. I was wrong to become an Arcanist. Wrong as usual. I am completely and utterly unqualified, and I sincerely apologize for wasting your time. Tataru, if that were true, I would not have permitted you to join in the first place. We must all come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, we must not lose sight of our strengths in the process. For example, your exceptional skill with numbers helped you to gain a solid grasp of the fundamentals of Arcanum. Were it not so, you would have struggled even to summon Carbuncle to your side. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such a capable and good-natured receptionist in their service. Would you not agree? Absolutely. Your brain is powered off. Irene jumped on my chest at 2 a.m. and woke me up. I asked her if she ever heard of Jenny Craig. I have no idea who that is. I got like an hour of sleep. Rip. Ripperoni and pepperoni. You are too kind, Mistress Thubergheim. Though I could not overcome this challenge, I shall take your words to heart and try not to be discouraged. Poor Tataru. Ba-ba-dum-bum. As fetching as these garments are, I fear I shall never don them again. But I can't go back to the Rising Stones without something to show for my time away. Wait, I know what I can do. That is, if you don't mind accompanying me for a little longer. Wonderful! Then to Costa del Sol we will go. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm confident it will pay off. I saw where Solgar got a little hat the other day. He did. He did. It was hilarious. Jenny Craig was a weight loss and gym fitness place for women. Oh. Jenny Craig, no, you don't think Jenny Craig is still optional? Optional. I'm committing. Optional. He looks so done in the picture. That's how he looks like 90% of the time, I promise. It's really funny. Alright, Tataru, what we doing? Yes, this is it! This is where the man at the Drowning Wench told me to look. There is a certain variety of clam which can be harvested this time of year in Bloodshore, one which produces the most marvelous pearls. However, these clams are also coveted by certain wild creatures, and since I fared rather poorly in battle last time, let us be off. Nyom. What fortune! I've already found one! Would you be so kind as to keep watch while I work? This should only take a moment. Okay. There's a Dragoon over here that's also doing the quest. Yeah, it's right here, buddy. Sorry, Dragoon. I totally just ripped that fight apart for you. Well fought, Mylon, well fought. I knew I was right to ask you to come. As for me, I have my prize, a bounty of blood pearls. So named for their reddish hue, they were treasured as wards against dark magics in ancient times. I thought I might make charms for everyone, so that no matter where they go, they will always come home. It's sort of the power to defend myself and other people, in a way. Right, well, I mustn't keep Philomene waiting. There's work to be done, and lots of it. We're to secure provisions for the scions and the laments and markets. She may have an eye for quality, but I have a nose for bargains. Will you be heading back to the Rising Stones? If so, pray convey my apologies to the antecedent, and tell her that she needn't worry about me. Farewell, Mylon, and thank you for everything. That sounded rather final, didn't it? How about, until we meet again? Haha, accidental death flag! Yeah, we didn't... They were like, that sounds like a death flag. We didn't mean to put that in there. Bye, Tataru! Bat? Wait, no, don't bat me! Somehow, I think she has more tricks up her sleeve, but okay. No, let me teleport to, thank you. Alright, cool. Hello, Minfilia. Welcome home, Mylon. I gather you found Tataru in Limsa Lominsa. I did, of a sort. There was a lot going on. My, it sounds as though she had quite an adventure. And while it did not end as she hoped, I suspect that it will prove to be a valuable experience. I dare say she could have managed without our intervention. Even so, I appreciate you indulging my request. Alright. Other branch. I wonder, do you perchance recall the commitment I made to furnish Hoary Boulder with a capable adventurer? Well, I am sorry to say that I have as yet been unable to do so. Now, I realize you are rather more than a capable adventurer, and that escort duty is frankly beneath a man of your talents, but I have no one else to turn to at present. Might you be willing to forego rest and assist us in this matter? Sure. Generous to a fault. I thank you, Mylon. Now, it seems only fair that I explain the import of the task in question. For some time, our order has employed a handful of scholars to travel around Eorzea taking etheric readings that we might better understand the impact of primal summonings. Naturally, it behooves us to ensure our employees' safety, and so we asked the adventurers in our service to serve as escorts. Hoary Boulder and Coltonay were to act as two such escorts, as was a third adventurer. Alas, due to injury, said adventurer is not presently fit for duty, hence my need to impose upon your goodwill. Got it. You truly are a pillar of strength, Mylon. Hoary Boulder will share with you the details of your task. He should be waiting for you outside. Be safe. I did not mean to self-target. You want to nod the ears? Nar. The ears are off limits. Hi, Mr. Boulder. Ah, Mylon! Is it true that you agreed to lend us a hand? It is indeed. Huzzah! What did I tell you, Coltonay? Our misfortune has become a blessing, an opportunity to serve alongside the Warrior of Light himself. Need I remind you that we have 3 scholars to escort, each of whom will take a different route? True, true. But our mission is the same. Separated by malms we may be, but in spirit we shall be together. Nar, the ears are a delicacy. No! The ears are off limits. If such thoughts bring you joy, you are welcome to think them. To more practical concerns, Mylon, we would have you attend to this scholar charged with surveying the South Shroud. Papa would even agree. My ears are precious. Nar, they are my ears. They are off limits. You cannot have. He's waiting at Camp Tranquil as we speak. All you need to do is follow the man. He will determine the most appropriate locations to take his readings. In spirit, Mylon, in spirit we shall be together every step of the way. Bappo has taught us the ways of the bite. Nom. Okay. Camp Tranquil it is. But nom nom. No. Hello, Mr. Unsettled scholar. At last, the Scion's man deigns to grace me with his presence. A pity that we have no time for pleasantries. Our first destination is Isom Har. Come, we are late enough as it is. Okay, dude. Sheesh, chill. Your previous bodyguard got injured and I'm his replacement. Calm down. These things happen. The cool part is I'm ridiculously overleveled, so nothing here will attack me. Yes, this location should suffice. Once I finish calibrating my instruments, I will require but a moment to take the necessary measurements. I trust I need not explain that my work can suffer no interruptions. Then please, stand at an appropriate distance and keep watch for wild beasts. Neum. One, 2, 3. I see we have both completed our respective tasks. A satisfactory outcome. Although, if I could make one suggestion, you might try to dispatch your foes more quietly in the future. I do not like to pick fault, but I really must be allowed to concentrate. Now then, Snake Mold awaits, shall we? I literally killed them all in one single blow. What kind of... My guy. Whatever. He can be as unsettled as he wants. Right about here, yes. As before, I would ask that you keep an eye out for dangerous beasts as I work. Where's the thingy? There's the thingy. Hello, dangerous beasties. I am arrived. Uno, dos, tres. There, they're dead. Fascinating. These readings are not at all what I expected. Though perhaps that should come as no surprise. I am not given to superstition, but there is a queer, almost blasphemous air hereabouts. Let us quit this place and return to Roots Lake. We have one more site to survey. Mew. Okay. Where's the guy? Oh, he's over by the dungeon, okay. I think this is City of Amberford, but I could be wrong. As before, my guardian, pray leave me to my task and ensure our safety. Okay, my guy. Hello there. Would anybody like some Mylon Tush? Wow. Okay. Perish. Eh? Excuse me? This data should prove invaluable to... Ye gods, what is that stench? Did you slaughter a creep of adamantoises while my back was turned? Quickly now, to Camp Tranquil. I will not have my clothing reeking of blood and offal. Blood and offal? I don't remember how to pronounce that. Listen, I am but a dumb cat. English is hard. You chose to paddle in the Icor a while longer, I take it. No matter. I took advantage of my unexpected privacy and performed a cursory analysis of my data. It would appear there has been a measurable decrease in Eorzea's ambient ether concentration since the calamity. However, this data is far from conclusive. You must take additional measurements to confirm my assessment. For our next survey, I would have you escort me to Earth's fount. The ambient ether concentrations there are so high that crystalline structures form spontaneously. Consequently, anomalous fluctuations should be much easier to detect. Brilliant, yes? No, don't bother answering. That was rhetorical. Now come along. I feel like I'm being patronized. But whatever. One could perchance say this is not my first rodeo. And the poor keep. I gotta fly around. I am a ree. Alright, Earth's Gift. Earth's Fount is just up ahead. Earth's Fount. Hello there. I am still so high level that nothing will attack me here. I'm not even worried about it. You should be more than familiar with the procedure by now. Pray, find a suitable position from which to keep watch while I take measurements. Okay, alright, fine. You can tell nothing's going to spawn because this one isn't purple. Yes, yes. Quite high, yet still markedly lower than the historical measurements taken near the end of the 6th Astral Era. Astral, listen to me. Could the presence of a primal account for the difference? Or is there something else? Something else. Something else. Scion! Scion, come here! I need you! Fear not, my friends! Help has arrived! I gave Hori Boulder a different voice this time. There you are, Mylon. Hori and I were worried when you and your charge failed to return at the appointed hour. Guys? Guys? There's a dead Brave. Not like Brave the VTuber, dead Crystal Brave. Gutted like a hog. But not by one, no. These wounds were made with a blade. Doesn't look like he put up much of a fight, either. Nary a mark on his sword or his shield. I've heard nothing of any Crystal Brave operations in this area. What cause had Wilred to come here? What should we do? We will see to the Scholar's protection, Mylon. Aye, and the boy's remains. You should return to the Rising Stones. The antecedent will want to know what happened here. And so do I. I need to practice my voices for the D&D campaign. Because to me, they all sound really similar. I'm not very good at voice acting. Guys, do I give an NPC the gremlin voice? None of y'all are in the campaign, but do I give an NPC the gremlin voice? Does this happen? That would be really funny. It would be even funnier if it was a halfling. Minfilia! Oh no! Something terrible has happened. A man is dead in the... Oh wait, no. A man fell into the river in Lego City! Wait a minute, wrong game. Mylon, you are returned, and you seem troubled. Did the role of escort chafe so? Bigger problem. Wilred, dead? Mayhap murdered? By the 12, how can that be? Okay, I am back. Brother walked in the room. You good? Yeah, sorry, I'm back. Brother walked in the room and was asking about dinner plans. Either way. I will send word to Alphino at once. He'll want to conduct a full investigation and send word to Wilred's family. Gods, he was just a boy. Who would do this, and why? Rex. No, it was Rex. It was Rex. It was Rex. Please be voiced. Darn. Though recent events weigh heavily on our minds, we must needs set them aside for now. Nah, I haven't seen my other brother in like freaking years. So if I mention brother, it's probably Rex. We are come to a defining moment in Eorzean history. The grand commemoration of our joint defense of Ishgard. The first time in 15 long years that our people have stood side by side with our neighbors to the north to fight in common cause. This may mark the true rebirth of the Eorzean alliance. Failing that, it should at least be at the very least serve to bring our nations closer together. Echo? No. We have every reason to raise our voices in celebration, do we not? We have bested Dravanians and Asians both. Against desperate odds, we have fought and won. But the primals still plague us, and the Empire still plots our subjugation, and our triumphs, remarkable though they are, were bought at a terrible price. Brave adventurers and allies broken on the steps of faith, and before our very eyes, in this very room, our dear friend Moonbrita. This is the victory we have wrought, and it is as bitter ashes in my mouth. I would sooner stay here and invite those with more appetite to enjoy the feast in my stead. Alas, it is a royal banquet, and all of our allies will be in attendance. It is our duty to present a united front, that we might serve as a beacon of hope to all. Ah! Hi! I didn't notice you come in. You startled me. Did y'all hear him? Because I saw the mic pick him up, I thought. No, don't eat the cable. No, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. I know you want attention. Come here. Come here. You get to sit on my lap. Wait. Wait. Come here. Alright. Ah. There we go. Yes, Kibby. Sit down, Sogar. Or get off the lap. Sure, that works too. It seems I have no choice but to take my own advice. No, do not eat that. No, Sogar. No. Guitar cables are not food. Your tail can be food, sure. I instructed the others to meet us in Ul'dah, that we might make our grand entrance together. It's so dark. Whatever. Unfortunately, I had to settle for leaving Tataru and Lamine a note. If they do not return quickly, they will have to settle for whatever leftovers I can smuggle out of the fragrant chamber. Silver, what are you doing? What are you doing, my guy? What is going on here? Off to the big soiree in Milan. Raise the glass for me, eh? Not? You don't look best pleased, lad. Something on your mind? I found out what happened to Wilred, by the way. You were wondering. By the Navigator, Wilred's dead? Gods damn it! They must know they've been rumbled. I mean, sod it. 'Tis past time we had this talk. After our last conversation, I got to thinking about where certain funds were coming from. So I had to dig around, on the quiet like, and sure enough, I found it. Seems a fair bit of coin's been made its way into the Braves' coffers, courtesy of a Dodo Consortium. A daft name for a business if ever I heard one, which is what first gave me an inkling that something weren't right. So I went through the ledgers again, and found another half-dozen donations from organizations with stupid bloody names. Didn't take long to find the common thread. All were owned by the Mirage Trust. Oh, I'll give the bastard credit. He showed us up for the amateurs we are. Short of calling one of his businesses the Bloody Bribery Consortium, I don't know what more he could have done to mock our rules on financial contributions. Sir, I need you to not eat computer parts. Can you do that for me? Or rather, guitar case parts, I guess, is what this is. What are you doing? Sir, no. No. Ow. No! Stop eating cables! You're a toddler, mister. Everything goes in the mouth. Alright. Bam! The gods only know how many men of the first and third are taking Telegi's coin. But now we know as some of them are. And I'd wager me right eye that they're the ones what did for Wilred. Do you want out? Is that what this is? The earnest young fool had taken to asking the wrong kind of questions. Bound to attract attention he was. Should have seen it at the time, but I didn't, gods damn me. What are you chewing on? What are you chewing on? Get that out of your mouth. Okay, no. Okay. He's getting tossed out of the room. Nope. Nope. Still, I don't see what Teleji hopes to accomplish. He hid his scheme with all the care of a drunk pissing into the wind. Troublemaker kitty? He is a troublemaker. He is a little gremlin. No, he's cleverer than this. So we need to be clever too. That's the only way we'll ever repay this debt of blood. We'll purge every one of them traitorous bastards from our ranks. On that, you have me word. And Mylon, mind yourself when you'll die, eh? We're headed into a storm. I can smell it. The kind what'll sweep a man overboard and drag him under before he knows it. I am probably going to stumble over my words during the D&D campaign even more often than I do in 14 because I will be making up dialogue as I go along. I don't have dialogue explicitly written down, because that kind of defeats the purpose of the whole player autonomy core part of D&D. So I'm not writing down dialogue. I have to know their personality, know their goals, and sort of wing it. But whatever. We've been waiting for you, Mylon. The celebration is due to begin shortly. I had hoped that we might make our introductions together, but Mistress Momodi just sent word that you were needed at the quicksand. We will go on ahead, Mylon. Pray, join us once matters at the quicksand are resolved. Give my regards to Momodi, and let her know that I will call upon her anon. Okay. Pancrid sus. But alright. As we're loading it towards the Adventurers Guild, I'm gonna see if I can look up the progression. I'm on quest Come But Not Gone. Let's see if I can load up post ARR patch. Pat, if I can spell! There we go. Da-da-ba. Come But Not Gone, where is it? Oh wait, no. That's the question route. Oh shoot, we're almost done. Shoot, we're almost done. We got, including this quest, we got 3 more. Shoot, man. I appreciate you dropping in on such short notice, Mylon. I know you've got places to be, so I won't waste your time. You're friends with the Crystal Brave by the name of Alian, aren't you? Former adventurer? Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure you recruited her yourself. Well, anyway, she came round for a meal not long ago, and before she left, she asked me to give you a message. Said if the others ended up dragging you to the feast, I was to see you got it before you made your grand entrance. Meet me at the station west of the Coffer and Coffin. There's something I must show you. A short message, I'll grant you, but she thought long and hard before picking those words. Barely touched her food, too. Under other circumstances, I'd have thought those signs of a troubled heart, but something tells me she ain't planning to confess her undying love. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. The Coffer and Coffin is like literally just around the corner. I'm pretty sure. Alright, maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was over here, but it shows what I know. This is indeed not the Coffer and Coffin, but okay. Okay. Alright, alright. Doing a look-see. As you stand upon the platform, your thoughts begin to wander, and all too soon, the ghosts of comrades lost and enemies slain begin to file by your mind's eye in solemn procession. Clearing your head, you scan the horizon, but see no sign of Alian. Straining your ears to listen, you hear the chatter of Kirin and the buzzing of Syrphids, but no approaching footfall. Sighing, you bow your head, only to notice the vial lying at your feet. Mylon, is that you? What brings you out this way? I'm waiting for Alian. Lieutenant Alian? Why no, I haven't seen her about. Had she come this way, I guarantee we would have crossed paths. I must have passed this spot a dozen times. We're to patrol the city's environs on account of the royal banquet. Captain's orders, you understand? Speaking of which, isn't it about to begin? You should be with the other honored guests, enjoying your well-deserved respite. I pray return to Ul'dah, Mylon. If I chance to meet the lieutenant, I will tell you were here.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line. Through my weakness, the glorious house of Ul has all but disappeared beneath the sands. For want of the strength to raise it up again, it were better that it fall. Forgive me, but I know not what else to do.
Interesting, interesting. That's Western Thanalan, not Ulda. Okay. I am glad though that cutscenes are beginning to be voiced, which means less talking for me. I reckoned you'd head straight to the feast after meeting with Alian. What's the matter? No appetite? Hydrate? Okay, thank you. So she wasn't there, but this was, eh? Let's see. Looks to me like an alchemist's vial, but beyond that I can't say. Might be best if you hold on to it for safekeeping, though. Thank you, Clara. Any road. No use worrying about Alian. I'm sure she'll turn up before too long, and when she does, we'll soon find out what this was all in aid of. Besides, you've got more important things to think about. I don't know about that, but okay. Would you believe that while you were away, another message arrived for you? Well, one did. One delivered by the Sultana's handmaiden, no less. Seems Her Grace desires a private audience. Our handmaiden will meet you on the royal promenade and escort you to the Sultana's chambers. So what are you waiting for? Go on then, go! Let me be free! Oh, okay. We in a cutscene.
You needn't trouble yourself so. Your Grace is most kind, but it is no trouble to me, rather an honor. If your Grace is ready, I shall summon the Warrior of Light. I am.
Are you gonna teleport me there? Thank you, thank you. Oh, wait. The scones of the 7th dawn have arrived.
Everyone looks to be in high spirits.
With good cause.
A common victory may serve to unite even the most unlikely of allies. You've brought us one step closer to a united Eorzea.
Do people have Santa hats on? I don't know. I was thinking about that a second ago. But I didn't want to comment on it. Because I wanted to know if this was going to be voiced. But that's what it seems like. I'm sure they're not Santa hats, but like that's what they look like.
Your modesty knows no bounds, Antecedent. Were it not for your efforts, Sir Emmerich would never have become such a steadfast ally. When he convinces his countrymen to rejoin the Alliance, we shall all reap the benefits, military and economic. I tell you, we are on the cusp of a new era of unity and prosperity. Territorial disputes are all that divide us now. But I have faith that we will find an amicable solution in time. And failing that, I'll have my trusty warrior of light box the ears of all concerned. Speaking of whom...
He will be joining us shortly. A matter at the quicksand required his attention, but it did not sound serious.
We're slightly busy, but things are coming to a head without us being there. Stop texting me! Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna shut up now. Thank you for coming, sir. Her Grace is most eager to speak with you. If you require a moment to compose yourself before your audience, you may have it. Or, if you are ready, it would be my honor to escort you to Her Grace's chambers forthwith. Upon proceeding to the Sultana's bedchamber, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Yes, this is a lot of cutscenes now. The last 2 freaking quests are like a good hour and a half, 2 hours long. Let's do this. Maybe not so long, but whatever.
Enter.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's all voiced, though.
Your Grace, your guest has arrived. Pray, come in and take your ease.
"'Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde."
And what of the city proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
Such noble words after the fact.
I had hoped to speak in the presence of Her Grace, but it seems she has been delayed. That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any. Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands. 'Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one.
Very well.
Is aught amiss?
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon.
It seems sus, doesn't it? Hmm.
You wished a word, Yu Hase?
Hmm.
You may go. Your Grace. You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience. The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion. I intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy.
That's a statement.
You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence. But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate. 'Tis mine intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few. Yet, that which I propose will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Roban, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground. Thus would I ask you to lend him a steadying hand. You who have endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me? I am truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express. How much we have both changed since that day we met beneath the Sultan tree. And the days ahead promise to change us further still. I hope that we will recognize ourselves when all of this is over.
I don't know, Nanamo. I don't know. I love his sixth sense that something happened. And thus does the crown fall. Oh, you're here strangely on time.
Your Grace!
Right.
Your Grace, the Sultana is dead. Poison in her wine? You did this! Spare us your denials! I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance.
You could talk to the lady who poured the wine. Just saying. But you're not going to, are you?
I hereby accuse you of regicide. Men, arrest this viper.
You know what's really funny? I could kill all of these guys without breaking a sweat if I really wanted to. But that would cause bigger problems.
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
And what do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
Why, that which we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
What is the meaning of this?
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See. I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
A surprise attack?
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Lord Commander, we must away.
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor. Come, Lucia.
He can't afford to not go. On the off chance it's serious. I fully admit she's pretty.
What's going on in there?
Ah, the ever-dutiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
Thancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about? Ah, if you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts. You'd best come along with us.
You invite me to your party and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals.
I love Thancred.
Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
Nani? Oh, okay. That was the instance battle outro of a cutscene. I was like, wait a minute, did they add this in? No, they did not.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without her grace's consent? You treat the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us now.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. As you lecture me on personal armies. As for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant. I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthis. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
No! No, this cannot be!
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity. Bring in the prisoner!
This man stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul Namo, and his suspected accessories to the crime. All members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
This is madness!
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison her grace was found upon the assassin's person.
How very convenient.
You would speak of convenience? Who persuaded her grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled! I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield. Oh yes, I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will. And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Ishgard abjured all contact with the outside world, and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend. I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces. Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands. Now that is truly ridiculous.
How do you even think of this stuff?
She cannot be dead. Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
This cannot be.
Nanamo. Nanamo.
No!
Plainly, the Royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe. And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you. It seems only right that you should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
That is how you can tell he truly cared for her. He's one of the only people in this room upset by it.
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
And, you don't bait a man who's, grieving and whose emotional state is an absolute, chaotic mess.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief. She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say Her Grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
You would mock her, then mock her from hell!
What?
I mean, he did have it coming. He did have it coming. It did cause unnecessary panic, though.
Have you lost your mind, General? It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow syndicate members. You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
You're next, you scheming bastard!
Raban! Seven hells!
Admiral, we must leave.
Ah!
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
Take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide. And arrest this traitor as well.
Ilbert, I hope you choke on their coin.
'Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We can't all abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes as you have. You are not the man you once were, Raban. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile. She took the mad bull and cut off his balls, and a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter. Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana? It was me.
You die! I never doubted you, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand. Flee this place. Clear your names. Find out who is behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
Once brothers, now enemies.
Ah, there you are.
Thancred, where have you been?
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation. 'Twould appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
The careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
So, would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
You don't screw with the man who's lost everything. No, you're right, you're absolutely right.
Unless you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
The Sultana's assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share Pornonimo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe is thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ul'dah. Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papashan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Animo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel. It should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
The rest of you go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
By yourself? I suppose I shall just have to join you.
Crystal Braves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ida! Papalimo!
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now! Find this tunnel of Thancreds.
Maybe these cutscenes.
We cannot linger.
Maybe these cutscenes are only an hour, but maybe closer to an hour and a half. I don't know. But we're not done yet.
Now look what you've done.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
Nearing the end of my tether.
This is so stupid. We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Papalimo.
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last.
Wizard cast haste.
Let them have it, Ida!
I was hoping you'd say that.
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Uldar.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
Your Twitch.
This way!
Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret as I'd hoped.
You two go on ahead. Thancred and I will deal with this.
What do you mean to do?
Only that which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
I love that grid.
Leave us!
What is the plan, milady? Shall I take the dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being entombed with you for all eternity.
Hi, Bree. I'm not stinky, but hi.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance?
The sass is beautiful. The strength that it takes to parry a full-blown sword with a dagger and block it to a dead stop.
Well, this is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady!
'Tis done.
Minute cast time.
Forgive me, Mitra.
Ishtal is way more powerful than she looks. And then there were two.
Heidelin, she speaks to me. No. I must remain behind, but you cannot stay with me. Please, you must go on. You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm. As long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit. You must escape and save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness. Tis the only way.
Going to start on supper when my line goes off. Nice, nice. And then there was one.
I am glad to see you safe, my friend. What of the others?
Can't say the same.
Damn that man! Teleji played me for a fool! I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
There will be ample time for soul-searching later. For now, we must put some arms between us and Ul'dah.
You recognize this guy?
Well, would you look who it is? Need a ride? I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway.
It's the merchant from the beginning of the game. The, hey you, you're finally awake. Yeah, it's the same guy. It's the same guy. They don't just forget NPCs here. This is the, I would argue, this is the first, oh, the Lalafell? We haven't seen him before. That's why his name was in question marks. I know who he is, but, you know, I've done the story. But I would say this merchant is the first instance of the payoff that is the story design behind FF14. Because there's a good chance you don't remember this guy, but there's also a good chance you do. Because he's the whole, hey you, you're finally awake. And this is kind of the first time that it's like, no, we don't throw away NPCs. So make sure to remember. Make sure you pay attention. Because it's going to be hella important in the next expansion. And in all expansions afterward.
Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard!
We're not. I don't think we're done with cutscenes, are we? No, we're not. I think this is where we learn who the Lalafell is.
I was stocking up on supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister come up and begged a favour. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Ul'dah and likely needed a helping hand getting away. Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were. Aye, and judging by them soldiers as were pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon. Ha! Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
I had thought to look out for Alize, but it would appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
And who might you be, young sir?
Pippin Taropin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames. I had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Ul'dah. Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified. The blame plainly lies with the Monitarists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Aldin's lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. 'Twas only as we were leaving Uldar that I learned of father's fate. Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation, but in the end, 'twas I who needed saving.
Them soldiers will keep searching for a while yet. Reckon we'll take the carriage back towards Ul'dah and get the lay of the land. Maybe provide a distraction if need be. You three wait here. Help will be along shortly. Stay strong, friends. The real fight's to come. All right, let's go. Welcome to Central Timeline. The most unassuming folk can prove to be our greatest allies. That fellow was but a passing merchant, yet he lent us aid without a moment's hesitation, or any hint of concern for his own safety. Though I can well imagine how a man could feel inspired to risk all in your presence. Father spoke often of you, Mylon, and long have I looked forward to our first meeting. Needless to say, this is not at all how I envisioned it. Master Alphino, you must not give in to despair. That would only play into our enemy's hands. So long as you and Mylon are free, we may still set things right. Forgive me, Marshal Tarpon, but Alphino, my boy! Sorry to keep you waiting. I got the voice right. I was trying to remember who it was. Sid, what are you doing here? Pulling you out of the fire as usual. Your merchant friend told me everything. Truly? Then he is no merchant, but an angel in peddler's clothing. But tell us, how do you intend to bear our friends to safety? I hid the Enterprise but a short distance away. All I need is a destination. We must find a place beyond the reach of both the Monitarists and the Crystal Braves. Kurthus. Ishgard will not suffer the intrusion of foreign forces in their territory. That settles it. With me, everyone. Not I fear. I must remain here. I dare not abandon Ul'dah to the Monitarists and their cronies. You may be certain that they will seek to defame you, both here and in the other city-states, but know that I shall do my utmost to thwart their every effort. Frankly, I do not expect it to be much of a challenge. The small folk will not turn so easily on the Warrior of Light and his allies, no matter what the Monitarists claim. Marshal Tarupin, I know not what to say. Ha! Now that father would labor to believe. But enough talk. You must go, Master Alphino. Your airship awaits. We still got friends. Not all hope is lost. Up, up! There's no rest for the righteous. Isn't the phrase, there's no rest for the weary, Sid? Or no rest for the wicked, but that applies to Telegy. Damn! Dang! You didn't need to do my boy so dirty! Yeah, you got it right. You got it right. That's the guy. Yeah, but Sid has the ironworks, so he needs to make sure that stays okay. So it's just gonna be Alphino and us. We should make for Camp Dragonhead and speak with Lord Harsifont. Mayhap he will know what to do. I don't know if news will have traveled all this way. But I was totally right about this taking an hour. Or still having an hour left. I was 100% on the dot. Because we're at around 50 minutes now. And we still have another freaking quest. Master Alphino told me your tale, Mylon. It warms my heart that you should turn to me before all others, and I shall endeavor to deserve your trust. Alas, the situation here has grown more complicated in your absence. It would be best if I explained in full. Voice?
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault. And 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper.
That bit of it, hold on. I just totally missed the dialogue box.
Succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The falling snows, or some such.
I love Harsifont. He's great. He's great.
All frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Fortom. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor. Agents of Ul'dah will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence. You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind. But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions. 'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
Yeah, it definitely says complete, right? This is definitely the last quest of base game. Greetings, sir. Shall I show you inside? Upon proceeding to the intercessory, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. You know how I said we would need to devote an entire freaking stream to like the last 3 quests? I wasn't kidding. I really wasn't kidding. gonna drink some water really quick. Alphino? Mylon? Is it really you? I'm so happy that you're... Oh, poor Taro. I tried contacting Minfilia and the others, but no one would respond. And I pressed the wrong button. There we go. And then the Crystal Braves, our own people, turned on us in the marketplace. Philemine told me to run, and so I did. I ran and I ran until my lungs burned and my feet ached. But then I lost my way, and then... Fortunately, I had observed some of the Braves behaving suspiciously beforehand. Ah, yes, my mask. It was lost in the struggle. Pretty, isn't she? Anyway, after Yugiri found me, we traveled to Vesper Bay and met up with Ryanje. When we told him what had happened, he used his magics to weave a glamour around the Waking Sands. From the outside, our old headquarters now looks like an abandoned storehouse. The transformation didn't take long either. Apparently, Urianshe started making preparations after the Imperial attack, just in case the Empire ever chose to pay us another visit. Good thinking, eh? Sorry, where was I? Oh yes, so we waited there at the Waking Sands, hoping others would come. But no one else did. My people are searching for the other Scions even as we speak, but we have met with no success as yet. I had hoped that you might be able to suggest further places to look. Ah, but you should know, the Rising Stones did not share the Waking Sands' good fortune. Only Crystal Braves await you there. Be that as it may, we yet have cause to hope, do we not? If the two of you escaped, is it not impossible that the others could have done so as well? You may have been forsaken by men and women believed true, but rest assured that the people of Doma yet stand with you. We welcome this opportunity to repay our debts, and shall continue our efforts to locate the others and see the Scions restored to their rightful place of honor.
"'Tis all my doing. I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eosia's woes. And look what that arrogance has wrought. I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves and even the Scions themselves as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm. But in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve? Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians, and find homes for every refugee? Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos, which was all but a means to feed my own vanity. Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alphino.
So, Master Alphino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you? What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
Alphino, if I may? Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard. Minfilia told me many times, As long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight.
Interesting that you say that. That is all I shall say on that matter.
Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orshifon.
Orshifon? Wait, what? His name is not Harshifon? I don't like French.
'Tis true that Eorzea yet has her guardians. The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity. Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time. Hey, look, credits. I'm gonna let the screenshots roll for a second. Oh! Wow, an hour on the dot. It is 6:17. An hour on the freaking dot. I think I don't know how much of Heavensward we'll do today. We'll see. Because I want to let these screenshots roll for a second. Just because they're cool. But while I'm doing that, let me go pull up. Oh. I don't have browser audio on, do I? No. Hold the phone.
Shining is the land's light of justice. Ever flows the land's well of purpose. Walk free, walk free.
There we go. None 2. There we go. To speed through it. Just for now. Anyway. So after the screenshot, because I don't think the screenshots last the whole time. But after the screenshots, I'm going to pull up the Heavensward trailer. Which, let me go ahead and go do that. And just kind of set the thing to go ahead and be enabled. Bingo. There we go. I think this is sort of just, sort of summarizing the final bits of the post-patch quests, or actually what we've seen, really. But I really like the music here, so you guys get to enjoy it with me. Y'all get to enjoy the music. Would you believe me if I told you this is just the beginning of the story? There's still a lot more. This is like the prologue. In the grand scheme of things, this is like the prologue, alright? It took us 16 streams to get through the prologue. Okay. We're going through, I think, 2.3. Or 2.4. Oh, that's the fight scene. That's 2.55. Okay. So no wait, the ass scene is 2.5. I'm dumb. I am the unsmart. Okay. I love the music in this game. I am vibing. Alright, I think that's all the screenshots. So unfortunately, I am going to go ahead and skip the credits. Oh, no, never mind. I am the unsmart. Look, I don't remember the screenshots, okay? I don't remember these things. I'm gonna enable browser audio here for a second. There we go. Yeah, I know. I can do the thing. I don't think I'm gonna get too much into Heaven's Ward today. I don't think so. I don't think I think it would be better. Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how much time we have. Hey, it's a Nika! Hello, Nika! 1 second. Shout out Nikara Linen. Hello. Welcome, Raiders. Hey, it's a dare! Mulan. Yo! Welcome. If you don't know me, that's a shocker. But hi, I'm Milo Moro. I'm resident cat bard. I play games and music, and we have just now finished the base game of FF14. And here in a couple minutes or so, when I have decided that I'm done listening to epic music, well, I'm gonna flip over to my browser and we're gonna watch the trailer for Heavensward, and then I might start Heavensward today. We'll see. But thank you for the raid, Nika. What are you playing, by the way? I didn't. Oh, Barochama. Nice. How was that? I totally didn't read it. Just did the shout out, and then it started playing. Freaking. What's the song name? Mylon, what's the song name? You know it. It's friggin' the Warrior of Light's theme song. It's like whatever song this is. Anyway, it started playing this song, and then I got distracted. Full admission. ADHD brain go burr. Anyway, Okay, so let me go ahead and skip this. Thank you for epic music. I appreciate, but we still have cutscenes to watch.
All has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
Hey, Raban, need a hand? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is it too soon? Nabrialis is no more. The ardor was not his to invoke. His demise was of his own making. Nevertheless, it concerns me. They have extinguished that which should rightly be eternal. Mayhap he was not wholly mistaken. Greater haste may be warranted. We are of one mind. The northern lands, then. The earth is fertile, and the seeds well sown. By my will they shall reap salvation unlike any the world has known. By his will. By his will. I have answered thy summons, emissary. Speak, and make thine intent known. I would speak of fate, Archon. Yours, mine, the fate of this very star. Hey, yo, it's Midgard's armor.
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond. Delusion, despair, death. Thou shalt find naught else here.
To preserve the dawn's light, the heroes journeyed north. Their hearts filled with hope and eyes fixed heaven's ward. I think that's it. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. GG, folks. GG. And now, we move on to the fun part. I'm gonna chill in here for a second. Slash BGM. And we're gonna mute that really quick. I know it just got really quiet. We're gonna sit in the throne. Can I sit in the throne? I can sit in the throne! Alright. We're gonna sit in the throne. And then, we're gonna come over here. Bam! Heaven's Ward.
Peggy 16.
And y'all should be able to hear it, yeah? Wait, hold on. Let me up the volume of the browser really quick to be the same volume as the game was. Alright. I hope this is a fine volume.
Peggy 16.
I hope. I'm gonna stay quiet for most of this. Eorzea, a land embraced by gods, delivered from destruction by the warriors of light. However, fate has cast down these heroes, and their light now threatens to fade. I've actually never watched the trailer for Heaven's Ward, so this is actually the first time I'm seeing this. Because I started playing long after Heaven's Ward came out. This is sort of a dramatization of what happened, but I can get behind it. Hey look, he's the poster child for base game. Every expansion has a poster child job, that's why I said that. Warrior was the poster child for base game. He sets the axe down because I know who happens to be the poster child for Heaven's Ward. Welcome to the next poster child. There we go. Let's go. Is there anything more? Or is it just okay? Yeah, this came out in 2015. This expansion came out in 2015, just to kind of give you a picture of how far behind I am. Anyway. Let me go. No, there we go. BGM. There we go. Okay. Now the real question is, do we go ahead and start Heavensward tonight? Even though we've only got just over 15 minutes or 20 minutes left. Do we go ahead? Is this something that we do? Or I think we go ahead and start Heavensward. I think that would be cool. I think that would be sweet. I think yeah. Let me go open up New Game Plus. Nah, Heavensward. 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 I'm officially past bopping the MSQ campaign. Let's go. All right, coming to Ishgard. Is in the intercessory. I am the not smart. Yes, please. Yes, I would indeed like to go in, please. Thank you. All right, cool. All right. Coming to Ishgard. Let's go.
The dawn's light will shine again. So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything. You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
Lord Orchefon.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Did his voice change? Alphino's did. Alphino's did. Harsh Fonts is still the same, though.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
I think this is his modern voice actor. It's just the voice that I know is aged a little bit because I know the Endwalker version of his voice, and it's a little more mature, I guess, because it's been 8 years. Alpha knows who my yeah. Alpha knows voice actor changed.
I bring tidings. Count Edmont has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Forton. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper. Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed.
Although I'm kind of surprised that there was nothing in the Heavensward trailer about the new jobs. There was no Dark Knight, Astro, or Machinist intro, which is surprised. There was nothing showing them off. Whatever.
Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
I like this voice for him better. I really do.
The Count is a good man and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
To Ishgard, then. Together. There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Hear, hear!
Tataru does have a voice actor in later expansions, okay. Yeah! The quest accepted music is different. I must go on ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the gates of judgment have been informed of our decision. You need but state your names and they will allow you to pass. My manservant shall be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to our manor where we shall meet again. Until then. Alright. Y'all ready to enter Ishgard? Y'all ready to do it? To see the city of snow? Let's do it. Wards of House Forton? Ah, yes. You may pass. My leg itches. Oh, cutscene.
And so they came, at a friend's behest. Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came.
God, I am so excited for Heavensward.
To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Halone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace.
Hey, wait a minute, I know you. Although it might be from a side quest, I don't remember.
Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and his companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragonsong War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change. Though none knew then how great.
From the memoirs of Count Edmond de Forton, Heavensward. Greetings, Master Moro. On behalf, just because we're in Heavensward, we're not saved from my lack of ability to read. On behalf of House Fortons, I bid you welcome to Ishgard. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. If you would all come with me. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. I'm gonna take the shortcut. So no, I'm gonna walk it. This is the first time we've been in Ishgard this during the stream series. I'm gonna walk it. I'm gonna walk it. God, I love Heavensward's music. I can't... Dude, talking is hard, alright? Speaking is difficult. Don't judge me. The Warrior of Light and his brave companions walking the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight! I cannot tell you how long I have waited for this day. Allow me to present to you my family home, Forton's Manor. I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends, introductions must be made. I think this is voice.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
Yes, yes.
I hope your journey was not too taxing. I, Count Edmond de Forton, do bid you welcome. As wards of House Forton, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Forton.
The honor is mine, Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders, yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies. Don't you think? Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses, but so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city? You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
Well, do you want the gremlin for us? I can do the gremlin for us. Every NPC that I talk as now will now have the gremlin for us. Alfie, you ready to have the gremlin voice? No, not Tataru, not Count Edmund. Alfie! Oh, more cutscene. Though our friends in House for Tom have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It is only proper that we learn about our new home, so that we might become more self-sufficient. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets and taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. 'Twould seem a tour of the city is indeed in order. You're back. Welcome back, Nika! I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall of course do as you suggest. Did my gremlin voice summon you back, Nika? Is that what happened? Gremlin! Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. She will be able to answer any questions you may have. You just got done entertaining mom's son, friend's son. Nice, nice. But I but I cannot read in my dotage. But I grow forgetful in my dotage. There is something I must give you a report. The documentation is in order, I trust? Yes, my lord. Man, this is weird, having every NPC have the gremlin voice. What is this? What this? Those documents identify you as wards of House Fortin. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to trading with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Fortin. But let us hope it shall not come to that. Rest assured that we shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. Mylan, Tataru, the city awaits. Let's go! This is great. This is really great. I can't lie. Well, Nika, if you're back, I have a question. Should I give an NPC in the in the campaign the gremlin voice? Should someone actually talk like this? As this is your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you to the Hoplan, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the Holy Vault. Though all other sights pale in comparison, 'tis only meet that you see it first. I shall then show you around the Jeweled Crozier, where you may purchase all manner of goods and services, before descending to Foundation's Ethereite Plaza. If there are no questions... The laugh is too funny. It takes skill to laugh on the gremlin voice, I can't lie. It's legit, I have to stay concentrated on maintaining the gremlin voice even when I'm laughing. The Heartland, so named for the bronze great shield borne by our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. Oh, hi Maria! Welcome back! Top of the morning to you, ladders! My name is Jacksepticeye! Oh. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. You said that in that voice, and your mic cut out. Oh, it did? Oh. Top of the morning to you, ladders! My name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome back to another video! I don't know his intro by heart. I don't. I'm sorry. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Thorin's famed Knights 12? Very good, Master Alphino. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined with King Thorin I to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there is much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting, of course. Now then, if you would follow me to the Jeweled Crozier, I shall introduce you to Mistress Elise, our master of the markets. We don't have a whole ton of time, but I think we're going to wrap up this little walk around Ishgard quest and then call it a day. Oh, Gremlin voice is done. It's been 5 minutes. It is over. Actually, I need to go this way. Definitely need to go this way. Bum, 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 bum. Well, you're clearly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all the wards of House Fortom. Ah, wards of House Fortom. How very interesting. Count Edmund has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable? Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armor, accoutrement, medicine, materials, whatever your desire, it can be found in the Crozier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Shall soon. I can't pronounce that. Ever. I can never pronounce that correctly on the first try. Our next destination is the Ethereae Plaza and the Foundation. If everyone is ready. She has tea brewing on the pot. It's great. Sorry. Brain is fried. Don't judge me. We walk in places. So, recently they opened up Ishgard housing. I kind of want an Ishgard house. I kind of want to buy an Ishgard house. You died 17 times in hardcore. Ma'am. I am apologies. That sounds really painful. It is painful. Yeah, that sounds like misery. And here we have the Foundation's Ethereae Plaza. If you have yet to attune to the Aetherite, it would be wise to do so now. Alright. I think we're gonna go ahead and leave the next quest. I don't want to go ahead and accept it because I don't want to get dragged into the next thing. But I feel like this is a really good stopping point for tonight. Which is cool, but it does mean that this is going to have to be where we end off for tonight. You're getting it close. At least you're getting close somewhat every time you die. Well, that's good. Progress is good. But let's go find someone to raid. Ooh. don't know who to raid. There's so many good options. One second. I need to check something. No, I'm not! Okay, I know who we're raiding. I know exactly who we're raiding. Anyway. Thank you to everyone for coming along. I appreciate you guys all sticking with me and stuff. And, oh, she just started stream. That's still the starting soon screen. Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm going, okay, so, brain, why can I never do these right? Anyway, thank you to everyone for coming along, and I will see you all later. I'm gonna send y'all all over to Naki, because she just started stream, and I am apparently not in her Discord server yet. Don't tell her that. There we go. And it's gonna be great. Yeah! But thank you to everybody for coming along with me. We finished the base game! Let's go! We finished the base game of FF14, and we are moving on to Heaven's Ward. So we will be doing that next week. As far as Friday goes, I have no idea what's happening then, but we will all find out together, I guess. Anyway, thank you all for coming along. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Get food and get rest. Alright, guys? Peace out, y'all. Have a nice night.